Welcome back. Steps towards peace may begin at the yoga mat. One group is taking the UN's International Day of Peace and incorporating it with the calming influence of yoga. Michael Johnson is the representative for Pathways to Peace at the UN. He joins us now live from New York. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about this Global Mala project in honor of the UN Day for Peace.
Yes, the Global Mala project began in California. There was a person named Shiva Ray who had the idea of supporting the International Day of Peace by organizing yoga teachers and students around the world to do events in their home countries, in their home cities, and actually do different yoga postures and prayers and meditations to support the International Day of Peace.
I was reading that they'll be doing 108 sun salutations. I do yoga myself, but this
Yes.
is not easy to do, 108. How long will that take?
Well, actually, I was at a local yoga studio last night, Jivamukti Yoga Studio, and we did 108 last night. And it took about an hour and a half.
Oh, my God.
And I was only able to do 50, and I'm not too sore today, so I'm happy about that. But it was beautiful and powerful.
How much turnout have you seen around the world?
The turnout, we're still calculating that, but we're going on what happened last year. We had events in 200 nations around the world. We had 3,500 different events sponsored by organizations, and then we had 2,000 organizations actually doing events in their home areas. We expected that this year it's going to increase like maybe 50%, especially with things like the yoga people doing it in their communities.
Do you get discouraged? No matter how many salutations you do, it's not the people who do yoga who are behind the conflicts that we see in this world today.
Yes.
So what impact do you think you can have with this?
Well, the impact, the global impact of this day and people practicing yoga and doing other kind of observations of the Peace Day, and this is basically, it's been flying under the radar of major media, is just global networks forming. Networks are joining networks to have a global influence on the major problems that we're having this year, this time in our world.
But do you get discouraged?
Do I get discouraged? I do occasionally. And you know, working in the newsroom, you have it in your face every day. And I see that too. But however, my personal practice, I've been practicing yoga for 30 years, and I learned at the Kripalu Center that when I sit and meditate or I get on my mat, it helps me to dissolve my tensions, but also it helps me to like focus on solutions versus focusing on the negativity that maybe happened. I like to focus on the solutions to our world and global problems.
And do you have any solutions that of your own?
Yeah, the solution, I feel it's twofold. One is you need individuals, and this happened for me, followed my heart, following what I'm inspired to do individually, and then take my individuality and join with other groups and other people. And that's what led me to the doors of the United Nations, because I felt that was one organization where I could have the most impact by bringing my passion for peace and adding it to the United Nations.
So how does what you do tie up with what the United Nations does? I mean, do you have an office at the United Nations?
Yes, so Pathways to Peace, we're a legally designated non-governmental organization at the United Nations. So what that does, it gives me a voice in that world body. The NGOs, non-governmental organizations, we are the voice of we the people, and we're welcome there at the United Nations. In fact, our organizations, along with other peace builders like the World Peace Prayer Society, United Religious Initiative, we actually meet with UN staff, and we help to collaborate and co-create Peace Day activities around the world, around the International Day of Peace. So it's a real collaboration. To me, that's how the UN is going to continue to expand and to have an impact by including civil society the way they do.
All right, Michael Johnson, representative for Pathways to Peace. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.